It's that feeling, right? That pit in your stomach. You hit the power button on your laptop and absolutely nothing. Maybe you get a flicker, a weird noise, and then just a black screen. The laptop's dead. But before you even think about tossing it, I'm going to show you how to rescue every single thing you care about from that digital graveyard.
And yeah, that panic is totally real. Your entire digital life. We're talking years of photos, important documents, all your projects. It feels like they're locked in a box and someone's thrown away the key. But here's the good news. While the laptop itself might be a goner, your data, it's almost certainly still in there, perfectly fine, just waiting for us to come and get it. Okay, before we do anything else, this is the single most important rule. Stop. I'm serious. Stop trying to turn it on. Every single time you push that power button, you could be forcing a failing hard drive to spin, grinding away, and making the damage worse. It could make recovery impossible. So from this moment forward, that power button is off limits.
So what's our game plan? Well, we're about to become digital surgeons. The strategy is actually pretty simple, and more importantly, it's safe. We are going to physically take the hard drive out of the laptop. That's the organ that holds all your data. Then we'll hook it up to a healthy computer and make a perfect one-to-one clone of it before we even try to look at a single file. This is how the pros do it, and it's exactly what we're about to do. So here's our roadmap. First, we'll get our rescue kit together. Then we'll perform the extraction surgery. After that comes the most important step, creating a safety clone. And finally, the best part, recovering all your precious files. This is how we go from panic to relief.
All right, first things first. Just like any good surgeon, we've got to get our tools ready. So let's put together our rescue kit.
Here's everything you're going to need. First, of course, the patient, your dead laptop. You'll need a small screwdriver set. Next, and this is the absolute key to the whole operation, a SATA-to-USB adapter. This little cable is the magic wand that lets us plug an internal laptop drive into any computer's USB port. You'll also need a working PC, any old USB flash drive that's at least 8 gigs, and finally, what I call the lifeboat drive, a healthy external hard drive that has more than enough space to hold a full copy of everything from the old one.
And now for phase 1, the extraction. It's time to go in. But first, safety's got to be number 1. Unplug the laptop from the wall. And if it has a battery you can take out, pop that thing out right now. We want absolutely zero power going through this machine.
Go ahead and flip the laptop over. You're looking for a little access panel, usually held on by just 1 or 2 screws. Unscrew it, and you should see the hard drive sitting right there. Now, I know some newer laptops don't have these easy access panels, so you might have to take the whole bottom cover off. If that's the case, don't worry. A quick YouTube search for your exact laptop model and disassembly will show you the way. Once you can see the drive, just unscrew the little cage holding it in place, and then, very gently, slide it away from its connector. Remember, slide it, don't try to pull it straight up. Then just plug that drive right into your SATA-to-USB adapter.
And just like that, you've done it. The physical surgery is over, the drive is free, you have successfully isolated the patient. Now we can head over to your working computer to start the digital part of this rescue mission.
Now that the drive is out, let's move over to our working PC for what is, without a doubt, the most critical phase of this whole operation, making that safety clone.
This is actually super easy. Just 3 quick steps. On your working computer, you're going to download 2 free tools. The first is a file called Hiren's BootCD PE. Think of it as a complete rescue kit on a disk. The second is a tiny program called Rufus. All you do is open Rufus, you select your USB stick, you select that Hiren's file you just downloaded, and you click Start. And that's it. You've just created your bootable rescue USB drive.
Okay, this part's important. Shut down your working PC completely. Now we're going to plug in 3 things using USB. First, that rescue USB stick we just made. Second, the failing drive that's hooked up to its adapter. And third, your healthy lifeboat drive. All 3 of these have to be plugged in before you power the computer back on.
Now, as your computer boots up into this new rescue environment, you're going to see the failing drive pop up. And I know what you're thinking. You'll be so tempted to just click on it and see if your files are there. Do not do it. Any attempt to read from a damaged drive, especially through Windows, could be the one that kills it for good. We have to make a clone first. No exceptions. On the rescue desktop that loads up, you'll see a tool called AOME Backupper. Open that up, and then you'll select Backup and then Disk Backup. Okay, now really pay attention here. For the source, you have to select your failing drive. For the destination, you select your healthy lifeboat drive. Double check it, triple check it. Source is the bad drive, destination is the good one. Got it? Okay, click Start Backup.
And now, well, now we wait.
And I mean, we really wait. This is not a fast process. If that old drive is struggling, the software is going to patiently try over and over to read every single bit of data it can. This could take a couple of hours. It could honestly take all night. Just be patient and let the surgeon do its work.
But then, when it finally finishes, boom, that's the victory moment. You did it. A perfect bit-for-bit clone of all your data is now saved as one big file on your healthy Lifeboat drive. You can now safely unplug that original failing drive and just put it away. The danger is over. Your data is safe.
All right, let's get you paid. All that hard work was for this moment. The easy, super satisfying final step where you actually get your files back. Back inside that OME software, just go to the Tools menu and find the option that says Explore Image. You'll point it to that giant backup file it just made on your Lifeboat drive. The program will ask you if you want to mount it as a new drive letter. Say yes. Think of it like popping a virtual hard drive into your computer.
So next, you'll just open this PC or my computer, and you'll see a brand new drive there, probably called Z drive or something similar. Double-click it, and there they are. Your documents, your pictures, all of it. You can now just copy and paste everything to a safe spot.
But hold on, what if you open that new Z drive and it looks empty? Or maybe Windows asks you to format it? First, don't panic. This just means the drive's file system itself got corrupted. No problem. Hiren's has another tool for exactly this situation. It's called Recuva. All you have to do is point Recuva at your new Z drive and tell it to run a deep scan. It'll go through the raw data of your clone and pull out your files one by one. Look, tech disasters are going to happen. It's just a part of modern life, you know? But knowing how to handle them, how to stay calm and safely perform a rescue mission like this, that's a superpower. And now, it's one you have.